morning, Central Texas. Welcome to Kiss Community Connections 103.1 Kiss FM. Phyllis Jones, your host. And you know what? I'm still not happy about the weather. But, you know, I guess I have to take it for what it's worth. No turtlenecks, no sweaters, no gloves, no snowballs at people that I don't know. And yes, I don't want those snowballs at people I know because they're no fun. They expected it. It's the people you don't know. But, you know, as an adult, to which I think I am sometimes, it's nice when you see kids that you've helped raise, that you know that you had to help raise, you had to help put on punishment. They didn't even live with you, but you managed to put them on punishment, and you were there to watch them grow, and you know you were there to watch them, to fuss at them, because through fussing they knew you loved them, you wouldn't have been fussing at them. You know, and I sit back and I watch a lot of children I called that I adopted grow. And I don't mean adopted on papers. I just adopted them because they did. You know, and this one young lady, she was at my house so much until she had chores. You know, you know, it got to be, yeah, she was at my house that much. She had chores to do. You know, whatever my daughter had to do, she had to do too. You know, so. And me and her have been through some ups and downs, but she know I still love her. Right. You know, and every time I hug her, I do spank her just because I know she gonna do something in the next few minutes. So it's just an early spanking. But I like to think the fact that I'm that old-fashioned mother. You know, all my children, I chastise them. Her friend, I just met him, and I got on him the first day I met him, you know, but he was cool. he realized that was his growth into the family. You know, because I gave him the 50 questions. What do you do? Why you do it? When you going to do better? The whole 50 questions. Right. And I don't think he was breathing when he was answering me back because he was trying to figure out when did she ever stop asking questions. And Jamie, and her name is Jamie to me. She goes by J Red. I can't get to the red because I'm not understanding that part. So I can't get to the red part, you know, because her hair is in red right now. So I'm not understanding the J Red, but that's what she calls herself on Facebook and professionally. You heard me that professionally, you know. Now, one thing I'll say about Jamie's always been good at doing hair. Even when she was in middle school, she was good at doing hair. Some of the hairstyles were a little way away. You know, we had to worry about them sometimes. but she was always whipping up some hair. So and Jamie's always smiled. Even when she got in trouble, she was smiling. No matter what she did, but I want you to know, Jamie, yes, I am proud of you.
Thank you.
And I think she probably knows I am. I just haven't said it like out loud yet. So how you doing?
I'm fine.
She said, I'm fine.
A pleasure to be here. Thank you.
And yeah, she's smiling. I don't even know how she's talking. She got a ponytail on her. She's smiling from ponytail to ponytail.
I get it from my mama.
You know what? That is true. She does. Yeah, she did. But, you know, I'm part of the Stop the Violence committee, group, or whatever you want to call us. And Jamie's been rapping for a little while. And I'll admit, some of her rap, I'm like, I don't know what she's saying. But, you know, but I heard what she was doing. And in connection with us doing Stop the Violence, Jamie and Brent B. Who now? Brent B. Now I gotta go through this Brent B. All right. You know, okay, Brent does start with a B. Gotcha. All right. But they decided to come up with a song on Stop the Violence. And you know, when you go for any initiative, it takes a community effort. Not everybody has to do the same thing. You know, right. We're doing one part over here. Well, Jamie and Brett's contribution was to do a rap song about Stop the Violence. And when we put it all together, we are a community. Right. And we are changing the village. Even though earlier I'd let you know about a little girl at who 5th grader, excuse me, who wanted to commit suicide. Right. But this is our way of reaching out to her. Right. And stopping it. So, Jamie, what made you decide that this rap was going to be it?
I mean, when I started rapping, period?
No, or this rap right here. Yeah.
Okay, well, being that we are artists, it's like we really touch everybody as far as when we get on the stations or when we performing shows and stuff like that. So when the crime just kept decreasing or increasing or however, going up, then we decided to, do a song to reach everybody. And we're the first person that hit the radio. You know, an artist, period, is the first person to hit the radio. Somebody's always turning on the radio to hear what they got to say. And even if they don't live by what they're rapping, the audience listens to it. So that's why we, you know, it's like, okay, we're going to come together to stop the violence. And it's been going on for way too long around here, and it's getting more and more deep in depth. So we're like, we got to push some way, somehow, you know, and everybody has their own little thing that they can put in. We can rap, you know, we got people that can talk to the people that can draw the stop the violence pictures or whatever, and that's our contribution to it.
Okay, but now let's talk about Jamie. You're down to stop the violence,
right,
but you used to be on the other side of that,
right.
So let's talk about that.
Okay,
because you it's one thing to write the song and sing it, but it's another even stronger point to say that I know what the other side is.
Right.
Because that's when you know, to me, someone's heart's in it, when they know the other side.
Right.
And they didn't just wake up in the morning, oh, yeah, let me do this.
Right.
So what about you?
I grew up in a good home, a very good home. I didn't have to choose the route that I chose, but I did. And in my result, I went to prison. And even before I went to prison, though, I was always in the community doing something. You, as my godmom, had me in NAACP. You know, I was always doing marches, Martin Luther King Day or whatever. But that other side of me, I was just doing dirt. And so the last time that I went, I was like, Jamie, you're not getting no younger. You know what I'm saying? You got to do something about it, because they say that if the thing that you're doing is causing bad results, then it's the bad thing, right? So indulging in alcohol, that's what I was doing, and it was getting me in trouble. And so I decided to just stop all that and put all that energy that I was putting into the negative, putting into the positive. And yeah, I mean, I still see the people that I used to hang around, but they say you have to change your people, places, and things. So yeah, I might say hi, but we ain't kicking it no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like that, because J Red was the one getting in trouble, you know, and now I use my positive and to teach other people, like, you know, you can change. Like, I did this for a long time, the negative for a long time, and I've been sober 3 years, you know, and I'm loving this walk. Like, I don't even look back to, you know, I look back to remember that, you know, I can backslide, but if I want to walk the right way, it's up to me. Can't nobody else tell Jamie, you got to walk the right way. You know what I'm saying? It was up for me to go through all the things I went through, and I don't regret it, because it made me a better person, you know. Now I even talk to my mama more. You know, at first I was super shy. I wouldn't even talk to my mama. But now we have real live conversations about what I was going through back then, why I did it and why I don't do it anymore. You know.
You did shut out a bit there. You did.
Yeah.
Because we had to do the Where's Jamie campaign. we did, actually, and we did. I'm serious. We did the Where's Jamie campaign.
Right.
We had to talk to people that we didn't like to find out where Jamie was. And yes, we found her. we found her. We found her. And but I'm glad, like I said, it means more, I think, when you do something that you're doing, stop the violence, and know the other side.
Right.
Because you have, like I said, the people who wake up in the morning and say, let's just do it, and they've never did anything else,
right,
they don't have the heart into it.
Right.
And you can't feel it.
Right.
You know, but when you sent me that, you emailed me the track.
Right.
And it took me a few days. I'm like, what is Jamie emailing me? But I heard it. I listened to it. I'm like, this is good. I actually like this. This sounds like her. Because the other ones didn't sound like you to me, to me, who know you.
Right.
But this sounds like you. I say, so this is really Jamie. I don't know who the other person was, but this is really you, and I'm glad that you did it.
Thank you.
And yes, I still love you. You know, I loved you then too. You know, I realized that you needed to go through whatever you thought you were doing.
Right.
You know, and I'll say Fonda. You know, I know she chewed you out like she was your mother.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
I know she did, because she was like, ooh, you know, I would say, Jay, ooh, that was so she would, you know, you became, ooh, you know. But I'm glad, like I said, that you're doing what you're doing, and we need to, I know you're going to say you're not a young people, but to me, you're still a young people.
Yes.
And when our young ones do something, we need to highlight it.
Right.
And I can say that because, like I said, I have children older than you. My oldest child's older than you, naturally. But we need to bring it up, and we need to let you know that we see you.
Right.
Because if we're supposed to be the keepers, those of us who are I'll say 45 and up. If we're the keepers, then we need to make sure that we keep you up.
Right.
You know, and that if we see you going left, you know, we use a 2x4 and bring you back.
Right.
we need to bring you back because that's our job.
Right.
If we are quote unquote the elders of the ones of the community, we need to support you and everything like that. So, how long did it take you to write the song?
Oh, it don't take me long at all. Me and Brent B, like we get a beat and it's done like in the next 20 minutes. It don't take long at all. Like, and I mean, not only that, just when, like you say, you see all the stuff going on, it don't take nothing to write it. Like if you've been through everything, it was one year, like 2009, we had funerals every month in my age group. You know what I'm saying? So like when you see that firsthand, it's so easy to write about it.
Okay. All right. So you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You ready?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I gotta get the Brett B thing going on. You know? So I'm gonna just say it my way. It's Jamie and Brett. Whew. I feel better now. Okay. Okay. And the name of the song is
Increase the Peace and Stop the Violence.
Okay.
I say increase the peace. He say stop the violence. So
Okay.
It's both.
Okay. All right.
Increase the peace and stop the violence. Doing too much, too many people are dying.
Because of the gunfire, we all trying to survive. You stay to get by.
Increase the peace and stop the violence. Doing too much, too many people are dying.
Because of the gunfire, we all trying to survive. You stay to get by.
Walking through the park right before dark. All I see is gun shells on the ground. What's up? Why we being so tough? Give the killing up. Every day someone died because of violence. When we was young, we threw them bees in the streets. But now in these days, even the kids packing heat. Today you see them, tomorrow you don't know. Today is not promised, so who knows who's gonna go next? Switch up. You tell them you love them, even if they not kin. Love them like brothers. We can change the whole world, man. We can do it if we put our mind and energy right into it. We got to know that life is not just. It's the beings that be around us. Cause if we all love, ain't no room for hate. Heavenly Father, there's got to be a better way. Increase the peace and stop the violence. Doing too much, too many people are dying.
Because of the gunfire, we all trying to survive. You stay to get by.
Increase the peace and stop the violence. Doing too much, too many people are dying.
Because of the gunfire, we all trying to survive. You stay to get by. How come we all can't come together? So much hate in this world, it can't last forever. Police killing us blacks, making state of emergency. Seem like we gotta stay strapped these days just to breathe. I'm working and paying bills. Why I got to be killed because of my color? You think it right? Then it is. You a buster, election clown the show. But I can't even vote. I used to push drugs, now I push for the hope. These youngsters don't understand. Prison not the way to go. Lock you up, put you on lockdown, then you pray to make parole. Violence comes with ignorance. Don't blame it on your daddy. Since you made the decision, you grown, now be happy. Tired of seeing the news, the tragedy in the blues. They even shooting in schools, libraries and church houses. Children dying around. It's a war all around us. Time for a change. Think if you feel the same, man.
Increase the peace and stop the violence. Doing too much, too many people are dying.
Because of the gunfire, we all trying to survive. Stay to get by.
Increase the peace and stop the violence. Doing too much, too many people are dying.
Because of the gunfire, we all trying to survive. You stay to get by.
Increase the peace.
Okay, Jamie, I like it.
Thank you.
And Brett B. Oh my gosh. I like it.
Thank you.
And I have other life things that I do.
Right.
That takes me away from where I am, and I'll help get it out.
Thank you.
The way I do. This week, it's one lady. She lives in D.C. and she reached out to all the black talk show hosts, and also the blog talk show hosts, because it's separate. So we did a conference call, and there was about 100 of us on there because that's all who had time to get on there. So we're going to do it monthly. But we talked about things that's going on in our area that we can help project in other areas. because we're more powerful than anyone else.
Right.
Because it's radio.
Radio, yeah.
And Blog Talk is even more powerful because you're really internet radio without the FCC rules and all that.
Right.
But anyway,
Right.
So the next time we talk, I'm going to ask them if I can get you to come on everybody's show via phone,
Yay.
you too, and do the song that way.
Yay.
Because that'll get you out there without you leaving home.
Right. Right.
Since we have some new style ways to get you out there now,
Right.
it'll help you get out there, by phone
Right.
or by computer, whichever one it is. But it'll help you get out there faster and in a different way. Because reaching the radio stations, sometimes they don't give you that, But if you get to some of the hosts and host shows like I do, or host shows, we got kind of a different kind of edge that we could bring you in, like you're on here now.
Right.
You're on the show talking, so people who listen to the show will hear it.
Right.
And then it goes on our website. You can send that website everywhere, and they can also hear it.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to do things that way. So that's my way of helping you.
Thank you.
That's my way of helping. Because like you were saying, I was saying before, when we go to do something, everybody has their best way they can do it.
Right.
And as long as we stay in our own lanes, I'm going to say that again, own lanes.
Right.
Because some people think they got this a two highway lane. No, it's not. It's just one highway lane for you, one for you, one for you. As long as we stay in it, we're fine.
Right.
And we can get things done. So that's my avenue now is radio and linking it with all the hosts. It was good. And there's an event that I need you to do. So I'll talk to you about it when we leave. Because I don't want you to do it, but you're going to do it.
Okay. I heard that since I was like 15 years old. You gonna do it. Yeah.
Well, it's never been. I've never led you wrong.
No.
It's always been good. I just don't have. It's hard for me to ask people anything.
Right.
It's more like just And when you have kids, you don't ask them anything. You kind of say, "This is what I need you to do by this day, this time."
Right.
Because my host I had last time, me and his sister, we're going to work on an event, and we just met each other. Really, we're going to, so. So she found out you have a new sister in the family. Just to let you know.
I already do the baby's hair.
Yeah, okay, there you go. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, wait a minute. Also, so you also still doing hair.
Right.
So that's your passion.
Right, yes.
Is that your relaxation?
Yes, it actually is. Like, even if I don't get paid for doing it, I just love doing it. Like, it's like, like people will smoke or go play the lottery to relax.
Yeah.
I like to do hair. It's just stress free with doing hair.
Okay. But what you all don't know is some of the hairstyles she used to come up with. No, you don't understand. Those 16-year-old hairstyles, when she was, that, you don't, the magazine, the Black Hair magazine, they had nothing on her. No, they had nothing on her. No, they had nothing on her. Thank heaven they didn't make the same kind of spritz. The people would have people would not have been able to go through the door. I'm just saying. You didn't know that, did you, Brad? You she didn't tell you that. That part of that was the secret. She didn't tell you. She didn't tell you how she had magazines all over the sink.
Yeah, we got something.
On different pages. Different pages, and how she trying to merge 5 hairstyles into making one. She didn't tell you that.
We gonna talk about
Yeah, she needs to tell you about that. Yeah, she should tell you about those days. And did she ever tell you about the pajama party where she would actually sleep?
Well, he know about that because I go to sleep at 9 o'clock every night.
No, but I'm talking about the all-girls pajama party at my house. She slept.
Yeah, and she's supposed to be up.
Yeah.
Well, she go sleep on people now.
She slept. But somebody was early for breakfast though.
Oh yeah, when we first went in.
Oh y'all wrong.
She wants some fruit.
No. So you got? I didn't get the one fruit.
Now I straight fruit.
I got the food.
Oh,
yeah.
Cook.
Well, she know I love cooking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm the dislike eat out person, love to cook person.
Well, see, we be so busy that we got so much going on. I like to cook. I do most of the cooking in the house. So, but we don't have time to. We always on the move. She got her hair salon, so she be at the shop. I work. Then I do my filming. So it's a lot of stuff. We got a lot of stuff going on. So we don't have time to sit down and eat. Just something I cook. So she be on some
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, that's
You see me? You see?
I feel that. 'Cause I be feeling the same way.
No, but I don't. No, because it's not a good excuse.
Yeah.
It's not a good excuse.
That's kind of
It's not a good excuse. Because I'm saying one day I do twice as much as you, and I still manage to eat right and do what I do.
Yeah, we just gonna get something.
So if I'm older than you and I could do it, what that mean?
Hey, you right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And you know, also it's a luxury called Crock Pot.
Yeah.
You know, it's a luxury item. It's a new item. You know, most young people don't know what it is, but it's called a crock pot. You know, you can go to work in the morning, hit the button, and come home and bam.
10 hours.
You know, so I think it needs to be reintroduced to culture. I think it's a thing that, you know, we need to reintroduce it. Because, like, you know, my granddaughter's in college. I reintroduced the crock pot to her. So she's learned, oh, wow. I can go to school all day and come home and eat dinner, you know. So Ray, you agree we need to reintroduce the crock pot?
And they had dinners out there.
Yeah, crock pot meat. Yeah.
So you can just get them, put them right in there. Like I do it every night. My kids go to school, 11 o'clock. I've already got everything set. I put it in the crock pot. Hit that 10 hours. I'm gone.
See,
Time I come home and everybody come to the house and meet up.
smelling good.
Hey.
Yeah.
By the
So.
time I get home, we got Tuesday. We got the radio station. But by the time I get home, I gotta be like, okay, I got an hour for I gotta get on the radio, and then on Thursdays I got my meeting at 6. So by the time I get home, it's like, okay, I gotta change, go to the meeting, and then like I said, so I'm do the same thing. So I gotta make sure that everybody's fed and everything, so I can be out the door.
Yeah, so we're gonna do a class called Introductory to Crock Pot.
We gonna be there. We gonna
Because
be there.
somehow your generation lost that crock pot.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but you know that's the secret to life. I'm just saying, you can cook everything in there, but bread. But you know, we worry about we don't. Bread is not a necessity in life. You don't need it. So we're gonna reintroduce you to crock pot.
All right.
Okay, because there's no such thing as there's not enough time.
I'm down.
Okay, he ready. Okay, he ready for this learning lesson. Okay, okay, all right. Okay, well, Jamie, I want to thank you and Brett for coming on this morning.
Thank you.
To letting us know that, you know, you're part of the crusade for Stop the Violence.
Yes, ma'am.
And like I said, the different ways everybody does it brings it together to make it a powerful force.
Right, right.
And together we can teach kids that the village is coming back.
Right.
Because like I told you before, some of the villagers need to be evicted. Because they need to be evicted because they don't know what a village is, because we got kids still dying, committing suicide, we got drugs. So once we still have that in the neighborhood, that means some of the villagers need to pass to go.
Right.
You know, so but thank you for coming back in to say, okay, you know what? I might have been one of the ones rip up the village,
right.
but now I'm back on the end to help put it back together. And the different ways we reach our kids is better.
Right.
Because if they don't hear us with T-shirts and all that, and they hear you with music, great.
Right.
If they see all of us together, that's even better.
Right.
But all we can do is what we do and what we do best. So thank you.
Thank you.
And I need a CD.
Okay.
So I said it on radio, so she's stuck now. She gave me one. But I want a CD. She broke my chair a couple of years ago, so her CD she gave me will pay for the chair she broke.
Okay, we're gonna pay for that today. Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, as we know, you can stay.
Okay.
As we know, this is Black History Month. And Black History Month is a month that every time you turn around, they added something else to it. You know, they put heart health month in there. Okay, and, you know, we got President's Day in there, and I can't figure out how. I know why their birthdays are how they were born, but I don't understand how it got into Black History Month, because the two presidents have nothing to do with Black history. I said that too. I did. So yes, ouch. I really said that the two, they don't. And then, you know, then all of a sudden we got Valentine's Day, and somehow or another Valentine's Day superseded Black history, and it shouldn't. Well, we shouldn't have let it we should let nothing supersede Black History Month. Nothing should supersede it because it was first. I mean, it was first, and first. There was no history before us, our history. There was none. So with that point, we should always make sure that Black history is a part of our life every day. When you wake up in the morning, before you hit the floor, Black history has begun. As soon as you cut that light on in the morning to get out your bed, Black history has begun. You know, so as we walk a day in Black history, we need to always remember our heritage. You know, other people who don't look like us, you ask them where they're from, they could spit it out, bam, and tell you their heritage. You asked us, and we got the craziest stuff we say in life. You know, we'll say, well, my family's part Native American. Well, if you know your history, that's not a proud thing to always say because a couple of things about the Native Americans, you know, so that's not always a proud thing to say. But people said and they smile, and I look at them like, really? Then I'll throw in the tribes. I'll ask you what tribe, and they'll tell me Choctaw. I'm like, oh, you know, and
Choctaw, Cherokee.
Yeah. So and I want to tell them at that point, don't say that because you don't know what you're saying. Did you know that, Jamie? See, oh,
yeah, I'm a school.
Oh, okay. So you know what, Ray? I asked him to come on today to give us some Black history. You know, and we need to know Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, all them other people. They cool, they fine, they nice. But they're not all of our Black history. And we've allowed people to shove them in our face and say, this is Black history. Right. When we need to shove some other people in their face and say, no, this is Black history also. So, Ray, good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. How you doing, Doc?
Doing good. We're ready. So, okay, Jamie's family, Native American. Part of her family is Choctaw and also famous Indians, Native Americans. So what you going to tell her? Because she proud of this heritage of Native American, part of her family. She proud of it.
Well, a lot of them are proud of it. Like I said, a lot of, everybody going around talking about, that's my Indian hair. Yeah, they got Indian hair, and I got Indian in my family, and, my complexion comes from well, what a lot of people don't understand is that those Indians that you have in your family was actually slave owners.